Right, hi guys, it's me Helen. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to mine and Chris's YouTube channel. Today I'm doing a venting video about three companies. So BT, EE and DPD. And the situation at the moment with BT EE and DPD have caused both me and Chris untold stress over the last 2 days. What it was we were trying to reduce our bill because BT wanted us to pay £200 a month for BT for internet and 4 phones, 2 phones that wasn't being used. We asked for them 2 phones that weren't being used to be taken off, which they did. Then BT suggested that we go over to EE with our mobiles because it would probably be cheaper. So we looked into it. They sent us 2 EE SIM cards via DPD, and then me and Chris spoke about it over the 24 hours or so. And we decided we didn't want to go with EE. We wanted to stay with BT. So BT told us to reject the EE SIM cards when they get delivered, which we did, and that we wouldn't be passed over to EE. Well, I've been passed over to EE and I have got no service on my phone other than the Wi-Fi that we have indoors, and there is no signal on my phone. I can't make normal calls, or I can't receive normal text or anything like that, and I haven't had my phone active for 2 days now. And to say that I'm pissed off is an understatement. And the reason why I believe the EE got activated, even though it wasn't through me or Chris, is because we refused it from the DPD driver, and they're meant to scan it and say that we rejected it. They didn't do that. We've been in communications with BT and EE on and off since Monday, and EE confirmed that there was 2 different mobile numbers that wasn't related to me or Chris that had activated the SIM card. Now clearly we didn't do it because we know our mobile numbers, and they wasn't matching up with the numbers. This person set up as a whole security, gave 2 numbers, and was planning on using these phone numbers to run up bills and us get charged for it, or me get charged for it because it went on my phone. They managed to stop it on Chris's phone, but they couldn't stop it on my phone, hence why now I don't have a phone. And I'm extremely angry because I have an appointment that I have to go to tomorrow that I cannot miss, that I am going to, and I can't have any kind of communication with Chris to let him know that I'm being seen or I've been finished and I'm on my way home, etc., because he's got to wait indoors because now we have to have EE. We have no choice. Apparently BT are moving all their mobile customers over to EE regardless. Now we don't want to be on EE, to be quite honest, so we're just going to have to suck it up for the time being, but I'm hoping that we can find a different company to go to later on down the line, because EE, they're not open on a weekend, and what if something happens to your phone when they're not open on a weekend? I mean, come on now, they're meant to be a massive company, but yet they're not open on a weekend. BT said to me that if I could get a pack code from EE today, contact BT, give them that pack code number, which we did, which Chris did for me, and that I'd be able to go back onto BT. That didn't happen. Not at all. They outright said, no, we never said that, you're off the contract, you can't go on BT at all, you can't, you have to go with EE. So they basically tied our hands, which we don't appreciate. And as I just said, we don't want to be on EE, we want to find something else. What, we don't know. We're going to have to look into it and see what we can come up with and see what's going to work best for us, because the fact that EE ain't open on the weekend is just I don't understand that. To be quite, they're meant to be this big company, big mobile network, 5G and all that, but you're not open on weekends. Like, really, EE? And as for BT, well, I don't know if Chris wants to say anything because he's pretty angry. But I would say that BT have a lot to answer for, because all this is detrimental to people's mental health, especially people like me and Chris who have mental health already.
That's no wonder BT have got paid £60 outright, isn't it, for us speaking to a manager this morning.
Yeah.
Right, I asked for £60 compensation straight up, he said no problem.
Yeah.
And then not only that, to boot, he made sure that EE SIM was sent out the next day. Funny, isn't it, where they can pull their finger out of their backside.
But I was just saying about how I briefly touched on how the driver activated my one with 2 different phone numbers that weren't ours.
Yeah.
And set up a whole password and everything under my
Can I say what I think about DPD, personally?
Yeah, of course you can.
The double D and the penis between the middle of it, because that's what they are, quite frankly.
Yeah.
Idiots.
They're horrible. They never find our address. And the thing is, though...
That's what they are. If anyone from DPD is watching...
You should be ashamed of yourselves, man. And the fact that the driver didn't scan the item to say rejected, which he should have done.
Rings alarm bells.
Yeah.
No receipt, no nothing.
No, nothing. And I don't understand how they managed to activate it on my phone as well, because they just caught your one just in time, but they couldn't get my one. And the thing with me, Chris ain't too worried about getting a different phone number. He likes to change his phone number around. But me, I like to keep my number. Like, everyone I know has that mobile number.
I spent up all night, didn't I?
Yeah, all
worrying
night.
About that.
And like I just said, you're not too fussed whether you change your number. You quite like to change your number.
Yeah,
but me, on the other hand, I've got family and stuff like that who've only ever known me to have that number. You know what I mean?
It'd be a massive inconvenience.
Yeah, it would.
For you.
And
for me, I don't give a damn about
I don't understand why we have to be stuck with EE though, because that's not what we want at the end of the day. We don't want to be with EE. We don't want to give EE our money because we're backed into a corner. You know, and you know what can we really do about it, to be quite honest? We've got to try and think about what we can do and see if we can change it to something or other.
Yeah,
because
vote with our feet, Helen. Vote with our feet.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, you can't force people to go with companies that they don't want to go with. That's the thing. But if I don't go with EE right now, I'm not going to have a phone. That's the bottom line, isn't it?
Yeah. It's called holding with ransom.
It is.
It's disgusting.
It is.
And
it
in this
is.
day and age, I think that's illegal for a start.
But hang on, babe. I want to get your opinion.
My opinion?
No, hang on.
I'll stick two fingers in front of the camera.
I want to get your opinion calmly.
You won't get a calm opinion from me
about DPD doing that with my mobile.
You won't get a calm opinion. I haven't got a calm opinion.
Well, say what you want to say.
Yeah, I haven't got a calm opinion.
So no, just say what you want to say, but just don't swear.
That's it. I haven't got a calm opinion. I can't say anything without swearing.
Well,
I haven't got a calm opinion.
Because at the end of the day,
I haven't got an opinion on DPD apart from now a penis between a double D pair of tits. They ain't. That's what I've got to say about double D.
Yeah, but I'm asking about what how did I know how it made me feel that they used my phone to try and do that and scam us out of our money. But I'm asking you how you honestly feel the fact that the audacity that they done that.
I haven't got
and
a calm
how they
comment
managed to do it.
I haven't got a calm comment to say.
No, just say whatever you want to say, babe. But what I'm saying is the audacity.
Effing disgusting.
Yeah, the audacity to do that.
without saying the swear word, effing disgusting.
Yeah. You know, and
That's putting it real polite.
yeah, and it has had an effect on us because we've been going through the roof, quite literally, for the last 2 days with it all. And
I'm extremely peed off about it.
yeah,
And that's why I'm sitting here behind the camera listening to music, because I can't really face the camera right now because I'm that angry.
which is fair enough.
Yeah.
Like, that's fair enough at the end of the day. But what I'm saying is, it's the audacity of it all. If they hadn't have done that, I would have still been on BT. That's a fact. You would still be on BT because now you've had to join EE with me through no choice of our own. And it's wrong. And as for BT, yeah, the manager there did say that they would take £60 off of the bill. Personally, I think it should have been a lot more because of everything that's gone on with it. And I just think these companies they do not care. I mean, we've got disabilities and that, and we need our phones and we need them to be active and that, and we need to be able to use them. When I go out tomorrow to my appointment, I will not be able to have any kind of communication whatsoever, and that is not right. That is wrong, you know. And BT and EE have put me in that situation, and that's not right. If anyone from BT or EE see this, you people really need to work on your customer service skills, and you really need to work on dealing with people that have got disability, that have got mental health and physical disabilities as well. And you need to start acknowledging people with disabilities and mental health and that, and you need to take into account and have compassion and that for people with mental health and disabilities, physical disabilities, mental disabilities. You need to take all that into account. But you people are just money grabbing bastards, as far as I'm concerned. Chris might not want to swear on camera, but I'll swear on camera.
I've got a lot worse than swearing.
You're money grabbing bastards, and you forced us into a situation that we don't want to be in, but yet you don't care.
You want to swear? You
can swear
really?
If you want. We're not monetized on YouTube.
Every single swear word under the book that would be coming your way. A barrage of verbal and yeah. No, I'm not even going to say anything.
Because at the end of the day, the fact that it's got the thing is, I look quite calm and controlled, but inside I'm seething. Whereas you're showing your anger and you're vocalising your anger, innit, babe?
Well, yeah, I broke my foot again today, innit, because of it. Literally.
Yeah. And he's vocalising his, whereas I keep mine internal, don't I?
For now.
Yeah, and then I'll erupt. And then when I do that, BT EE DPD.
Yeah, well, I've erupted today.
They will all know about it.
Do you know, believe it or not, I've erupted, but I still haven't let it go. Don't be under any illusion that I've let it go, because I ain't. Far from it. If I let it go, I won't let it go for a long while.
No, you won't. No, you won't. And the thing about
don't assume I've let it go.
The thing about DPD as well. Why don't they have a phone number for their depot? Why do you not have a customer service phone number for your depot?
Name them. Dagenham Depot.
Is it Dagenham?
Dagenham in East London, yeah.
Yeah, Dagenham in East London. You don't have a phone number to make a complaint about one of your drivers stealing SIM cards from customers and activating them, putting 2 different phone numbers, setting up a whole security thing that we can't get around. It took us 2 days to get around this and make it personal for us, so these people couldn't use our stuff. 2 days it took us, didn't it, babe, to do it?
Got there yet.
And we're still not 100% there yet. But I have to go out tomorrow, and I cannot message Chris in any which way. Right? I can't phone him or nothing. I can't WhatsApp, I can't call, I can't text, I can't do anything. and that is putting me in a vulnerable situation. And the thing is, Chris has to stay at home and wait indoors while I go to this appointment. Now we know I'm going to be okay because I'm getting a cab there and I'm getting a cab home. We know I'm going to be okay, but it's still not right because the anxiety that he's going to have and the anxiety I'm going to have on top of having my appointment as well. That's another thing that BT and EE and DPD have put onto us. So that's a whole nother situation that we have to deal with tomorrow. It's not right, and it's fucking downright dangerous what they're doing. And if I had my way, the sooner the better. We get away from EE and we can fuck them off and just have BT broadband, because BT broadband is decent for us. It works for us. The mobile phone situation didn't work for us so much, you know, but they
all we wanted to do, for God's sake, was cancel 2 of the phones.
I know, just to reduce them. This was also, we could just reduce our bill from £200 to about 150 or just under £150 a month.
100, yeah.
Like,
reduce it by half, like.
Yeah, you know.
And I can't get that right.
We wanted to reduce the bill, which is understandable. They're charging people £200 for what? For 2 phones that wasn't even in use. And 2 phones, one was 45 and one was 25, weren't it, babe? Something like that. Yeah. And we wanted it reduced. So because we wanted to reduce our phone bill, this is the outcome of which. You want to reduce your phone bill on BT, you best be careful, because this could happen to you. So this is going on our mental health channel, and it's going on our other channels as well, because I'm going to put it on every single channel that we've got so people can see this, because people need to be aware that if you try and do this, BT are going to screw you over the way that they screwed us over. And how long have you been a customer?
12 years.
12 years. And I've been a customer for what, 4 years?
5.
About since me and you have been together, innit?
Yeah, nearly 5 years.
Yeah, so I've been a customer for 5 years. So technically we're both loyal customers with BT.
Loyalty means nothing these days.
It doesn't. It doesn't mean jack shit. And I don't care how many times I swear in this video. If you don't like the swearing, skip it. Plain and simple. But as I said to Chris, I said I want to do a venting video because it makes me feel better. And it's a better constructive way to do it, isn't it? Like, you don't agree like that. You scream and shout F and Jeff, whatever, which is totally fine. But I think if I do it this way and then also share the information with people so they can be made aware of what it's like, you know, because people need to know that...
Helen, it's what you do.
Yeah.
It's the way you deal with things, I don't.
But people need to know to be careful. You know, even one of our friends, innit? She said that EE took direct debit from her, but they took more. Like, if you set up a set amount of direct debit, that is the amount that you're supposed to take from a direct debit. You're not meant to just take more from someone's bank account. That's called theft.
No, they can't.
Right? No, I don't agree with that. In my opinion, that's theft. You stick a set amount, that's what you take. End of. You shouldn't take more, you shouldn't take less, you take the exact amount and that's the end of it. Like, taking more is theft. In my eyes, it is theft. So that's why EE, anyone from EE sees this, you ain't getting no direct debit from us. Because we're not doing that.
No,
we don't have direct debit with BT.
We pay the bill direct.
Yeah, we don't have direct debit with BT, we don't have direct debit with Virgin, and we don't have direct debit, and we won't have direct debit with EE. We don't have direct debit with our electric company. So, you know, we're not doing direct debits. But what I'm going to say, I'm going to wrap it up. Just be careful when you try and reduce your bill, or anything you try and do with phone and broadband and that. just be careful and make sure you understand everything that happens. And in the meantime, I'm going to say bye for now.